Respect isn't something you can demand. It's something you earn. And surprisingly, it doesn't come from being the loudest person in the room or from showing off your accomplishments. True respect is built quietly, through the small, consistent habits you practice every single day. If you want to cultivate more respect in your personal and professional life, here's how you can start. It's not about a grand gesture. It's about mastering the subtle art of character. Let's dive into the first, and perhaps most powerful, habit. Listening more than you speak. Think about the people you truly respect. Chances are, they make you feel heard and understood. They don't just wait for their turn to talk. They actively listen to understand your perspective before they even think about reacting. This is a skill that commands immense respect because it shows you value others' thoughts and feelings. So, how can you practice this? First, make a conscious effort to fully hear someone out before formulating your reply. Resist the urge to interrupt or to jump in with your own story. Let them finish their thought completely. Second, instead of trying to dominate the conversation with your own opinions, ask thoughtful, open-ended questions. Questions like, "Can you tell me more about that?" or "How did that make you feel?" Show you're genuinely engaged and curious. This shifts the dynamic from a battle of words to a collaborative exchange of ideas. And finally, simple, nonverbal cues can make a world of difference. A simple nod, a focused gaze, or small affirmations like I see or Anhung can show you. Repaying attention without needing to say a word. When people feel that you are truly listening to them, they don't just feel heard, they feel valued. And when you make someone feel valued, their respect for you grows naturally. It's a quiet superpower, and it's the foundation upon which all other forms of respect are built. The second habit is just as crucial. Keep your word. Your word is your bond, and every time you follow through on a promise, you're adding another layer of trust to your reputation. Reliability is one of the most admired traits a person can have. People respect those they can count on, period. It's about building a track record of integrity. So, what are the practical steps? It starts with being mindful of your commitments. Only promise what you know you can deliver. It's far better to underpromise and overdeliver than the other way around. If you're not sure you can do something, be honest about it. Say, "Let me check my schedule and get back to you," instead of an impulsive yes. This shows you respect both your own time and the other person's expectations. Next, you have to follow through consistently, and this applies to the small things just as much as the big ones. Whether it's promising to send an email, call someone back, or show up for a coffee, every kept promise reinforces your dependability. It's the consistency that builds a rock-solid reputation. And finally, if something goes wrong and you can't keep your word, avoid making excuses. Don't blame traffic, your workload, or other people. Own it. A simple, "I apologize. I wasn't able to get that done as promised, but here's my plan to make it right," is far more powerful than a long-winded excuse. Let your actions speak for your reliability. When people know that your yes means yes and your no means no, they'll trust you implicitly, and that trust is the bedrock of respect. Now, let's talk about the third habit, staying calm under pressure. Imagine a ship in a storm. The person who remains calm at the helm is the one everyone looks to for guidance and trusts to navigate through the chaos. The same is true in life. Your ability to maintain emotional control, especially when things get heated or difficult, signals strength, wisdom, and maturity. People are naturally drawn to and respect those who can be a steady force in a turbulent environment. It shows you're in control of yourself, not just the situation. So, how do you cultivate this inner calm? A powerful technique is to simply pause before you respond, especially when faced with criticism or provocation. That small gap between the trigger and your response is where you find your power. It prevents you from saying something you might regret later. Instead of an impulsive, emotional reaction, you give yourself a moment to choose a thoughtful response. During that pause, practice deep breathing. A few slow, deep breaths can do wonders to lower your heart rate and clear your mind. It's a simple, discreet tool you can use anytime, anywhere, to ground yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's also okay to take a short mental break. Step away from the situation for a minute if you can. The goal is to respond thoughtfully, not react impulsively. A reactive person is driven by their emotions. A responsive person is guided by their values and intellect. When others see that you don't get easily flustered or baited into arguments, they will see you as a source of stability and strength. That kind of composure doesn't just earn respect. It inspires Italiano. The fourth habit is a subtle one, but it speaks volumes about your character. Help without expecting praise. True generosity and support are most powerful when they are done quietly, without a need for recognition or a grand announcement. People respect those who contribute to the success and well-being of others simply because it is the right thing to do, not because they're looking for a pat on the back. This quiet confidence and selflessness build incredible credibility over time. So, how do you practice this? Start by offering assistance without making a big deal out of it. If you see a colleague struggling with a task, you could say, "I've got a little bandwidth. Let me know if I can help you with that." Instead of announcing to the whole team that you're saving the day, it's about being a supportive presence, not a hero looking for applause. Consistency is key here as well. Support others in small, everyday ways. It could be holding a door, offering a word of encouragement, or sharing a helpful resource. These small acts of kindness, done consistently, create a culture of support around you, and most importantly, avoid seeking acknowledgement for your help. Let the results of your contribution speak for themselves. When a project succeeds because of your quiet input, or when a team member thrives because of your silent mentorship, people will notice. They may not always say it out loud, but they will recognize your role and respect you for your humility and genuine desire to help. This kind of respect is deep and lasting because it's based on your character, not on your performance for an audience. Finally, let's cover the fifth habit, which ties everything together. Be punctual and reliable. This might sound simple, but its impact is enormous. Being on time and showing up when you say you will is a fundamental sign of respect for other people. As time, it sends a clear message. I value you, and I value your time. In a world where everyone is busy, this simple act of consideration stands out and communicates professionalism and dependability. So, how do you make this an unshakable habit? First, make it a non-negotiable rule for yourself to arrive on time for all appointments, meetings, and social gatherings. Plan ahead, account for potential delays, and aim to be a few minutes early. This not only shows respect but also allows you to enter any situation calmly and prepared, rather than rushed and flustered. Furthermore, this reliability should extend beyond just your physical presence. It means meeting your deadlines consistently. When you say you'll have something done by Friday, have it done by Friday. This builds a reputation for someone who is dependable and can be trusted with responsibility. Let your actions be the only evidence needed. You don't need to talk about how reliable you are. Your punctuality and consistency will build that reputation for you. When people know they can count on you to show up and deliver, both literally and figuratively, their respect for you will solidify. It's a simple, powerful habit that underpins all professional and personal relationships. So there you have it. Respect isn't an instant prize you win. It's something you build, brick by brick, with small, consistent actions every single day. Listen more than you speak. Keep sure word. Stay calm under pressure. Help without expecting praise, and always be punctual and reliable. Start practicing these 5 habits, and you won't have to ask for respect. People will notice your character, your integrity, and your strength. Naturally, the respect you earn will be authentic and enduring. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, I'd love it if you hit that like button and subscribe for more content on personal growth. See you in the next video.